Buenas and half a day. My name is Leia Del Mundo from Living on Guam PCS Homes and Lifestyle here on Facebook. Livingonguam.com is our website. Living on Guam Realty is our brokerage firm and real estate company. We are here to help you folks move forward with your Guam real estate needs. Now, if you folks are watching us live, we are simulcasting in number one, our Facebook page, which is Living on Guam PCS Homes and Lifestyle. We are also simulcasting on Facebook, our private Facebook group, where only our VIPs are a part of it. So if you want to join that private Facebook group, please join the your next Guam home. Join that private Facebook group. I'm live streaming there. I'm also live streaming on my personal profile, so my friends and family who miss me can see, can see me. So hello. And then I'm also on LinkedIn. So those of you who are, the professional kind, I am there on LinkedIn as well. And I am also simulcasting on YouTube. So on YouTube, it is Living on Guam. On LinkedIn, it is Leia Del Mundo. And then, everywhere else, it's Living on Guam, PCS Homes and Lifestyle on our Facebook page. So welcome. It is Saturday. It is 12 o'clock. And as usual, I am here unless I am traveling or I'm sick or I'm at a home launch. For the most part, I am here every Saturday to serve you guys, to deliver to the community, to my audience, weekly Guam real estate market updates. So I'm hoping this is helpful. And as you folks know, like even as of yesterday, we did a webinar with one of our preferred lenders, and we had 20 some participants. And we always do these things. We want to educate our community. We want to educate buyers and sellers so that you can make the right decision as far as your Guam real estate needs are concerned. So that's what we do here at Living on Guam Realty. This is how we serve our Guam Island. Those of you who are living here, residents here, or who have properties here, this is how we serve you folks. So today is a Saturday. It is the fourth Saturday of the month where I focus more on homes that sold. So the second and fourth Saturdays of the month, I focus on homes that sold. And the first and third Saturdays of the month, I focus on homes for sale. Now, if I don't happen to go on live, that's okay. If you just follow our Facebook page, you folks will get, oh, my bangs is bugging me. You folks will get the information. It's going to be on infographics though, and in text, as opposed to seeing me live. Some folks like seeing me live. You like the interaction. You like seeing a human being behind the scenes, right? You just don't want seeing data. But if I am unable to do live stream, please know that we either send it out on our email list, but every Saturday at 12 o'clock, it is going to be on our Facebook group and even on our private Facebook. It's going to be on our Facebook page, which is PCS Homes, Living on Guam, PCS Homes and Lifestyle. And that it's also going to be on our private Facebook group, which is Your Next Guam Home. So it's always going to be there. Okay. So if I'm not live, it's going to be there. So let's get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so here you go. So first things first, I would like to draw a winner. I was supposed to do that yesterday at 4 o'clock, but it got so busy, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going live streaming anyway tomorrow. So let me just go ahead and do that tomorrow before I start the live stream. So here is my box, and here are the entries. I was expecting more, to be honest, but unfortunately, there were a lot of eligible folks who could join the raffle, but actually only a handful joined the raffle. So, hey, more for you who actually joined the raffle right now. So if you're curious, how can I win $100 a month, Leia? I mean, how can I win $100? So if you work with Living on Guam, Living on Guam to help you find a home to rent or a home to buy, or if you're selling your home. If you're working with Living on Guam, ask your Living on Guam realty agent how you can join, this raffle. We do hold the raffle every month, and as promised, here is the winner. Okay, so you will get $100. I'm not looking; everything is folded. So you know what? Here. Okay, so here I picked a winner. Okay, so who is going to win? Sarah Awa, you win $100. So do you guys see that? That is Sarah Awa's name. So Sarah Awa was eligible and she participated in the raffle. She asked, her agent, I think this was Pito's client, and she asked Pito, how can I join the raffle? And Pito, showed her the way, and she joined. And now she's $100 richer. So congratulations, Sarah. We will also post this on our emails. And then also, don't worry, somebody from the office is going to be calling you just to remind you to pick up your check. If you don't want your check, I'll keep it. Somebody else will keep it. Yeah, that's $100. Who's going to say no to $100, right? So congratulations, Sarah. Let's go ahead now with our presentation. So let me go ahead and start the slideshow. All right, folks. Well, while you folks are there, let me just go ahead and double check. Let me do a few housekeeping and just double check that I am in fact live on Facebook, but let's just go ahead. So if you folks are military and you want to know, you have questions about moving off base, we invite you to join our, not join, but go on our website. So let me show you where you can find our frequently asked questions, where we can answer your frequently asked questions. So if you are military, just go here, right? So yes, hold on one second. You go here, right? You go on there. Oh no, you go there. Okay, there you go. So yes, this is Guam's best real estate property search website. And so you go here under military. Okay, and then you just go on either off-base rentals right here. And yes, we will ask for your information, okay? But it's all there. There's a lot of helpful tips on there, a lot of questions that most of you folks ask. If you are PCSing to Guam and want to live off base, will be answered in that page, on that page. And we also provide a timeline right here. So if you can see that timeline, it's right there. And then we also have, what we also have for you folks, if you have frequently asked questions as far as buying is concerned, we also have it here. And you will need to sign up to get that information. And so here we also tell you about the timeline, the process, and there's a lot of steps. There's more steps involved in buying than there is in renting. And all of these are answered here on our website. So again, what we do is we want to educate our community. We want to educate our clients so that you can make good decisions as far as your Guam real estate needs are concerned. So here we go. Now you're like, okay, so why do I want to work with Living on Guam Realty? So this is what we really encourage you folks. Please research, even if somebody had referred you an agent or an office, please do your research, do your due diligence. That's what we always tell our buyer, do your due diligence, do your own research, find out more about the office that's being referred to you, and find out about Living on Guam Realty and see if this is the office or the team or the agent that you want to work with. So we invite you to go on Google and we invite you to check out our reviews. It's right there on the bottom. So you just check out our reviews. Okay, where is it? It's still loading, it's loading, it's loading. And then you can just check on the newest, right? You can check on the newest and then just look at those reviews. And if you want the same 5-star experience, Okay, if you want the same 5-star experience, then please, contact us. You can contact us, in so many platforms. And if you go on our website, there is you find right away where is that widget? There's supposed to be a WhatsApp widget in here. I don't see it anymore. It should be in there. But there is, you can call us. These are our numbers. You can email us. You can even send us a message here on the website. Okay, so there you go. It's very easy to contact us. So if you have any questions, then just feel free to go on our website, which is livingonguam.com. Okay, so again, it's still February, right? It's almost the end of January. And if you are curious to know how Guam's real estate did for the year 2022, if you're still curious to know how that went, how that was, then please go on our website. It's on there. It's the Guam 2022 year-end market report, and we give you a lot of information. So again, it's looking at the real estate data from a different angle. So I do a different angle when I do my monthly report. I do a different angle when I do my weekly. And then this is the angle that we show when we do our year end. So if you are interested in that, if you like data, then we invite you to go on our website, and it is there. It is under blogs. Okay, so let me show you. So it is, hold on. So it's here under blogs. So we do have a recent blog about GGO, if you're interested about GGO, but we do have the Guam 2022 year-end market report on our website. All right, so let's go ahead. We're not going to be focusing on homes for sale because this is the 4th Saturday of January. We will be diving deeper into homes that sold. So as far as homes for sale for the week of January 21 to 27, the lowest price was $125,000, which is lower than last week's lowest price. The highest price is $1.3 million, which is lower than last week's lowest price. The average price is $517,562, which is lower than the average price of the previous week. The number of homes sold is 16, which is higher than the number of homes sold the previous week. So, also, if you go on our Facebook page, we tell you how to analyze all this information, all this data. So as far as the number of homes, Guam's inventory, whatever homes that are for sale on the market, has increased compared to last week, compared to last month, and most of all compared to last year. So more and more homes are coming on the market. So if you are a buyer, good for you. If you are working with a Living on Guam realty agent who knows how to negotiate and who stays on top of the transaction, so you're never guessing like, where am I now? What's going on now, right? If you want to work with that kind of agent, then you are going to be in good hands with Living on Guam Realty. So let's just quickly look at the homes for sale. And of course, if any of these pique your interest, then just feel free to message us on our website, send us a WhatsApp message, or just email us and let us know that you're interested. So this one is in Paris Acres. So this is a gated neighborhood. Townhouses. So these are not single family homes. These are townhouses. So this is a new listing, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,124 square feet. I really love the common areas in Paris Acres. I love that they have 2 pools. I love that they have several playgrounds. So as far as common areas are concerned, I really love what Paris Acres has to offer. This is in the northern side of Guam, so this is perfect for those who want to have their kids go to be in the Anderson School District if you're military. But this is in the northern side of Guam. So the other one, which hardly comes on the market, is a home in Paradise Meadows. So 102 Chalan Home Okay, it is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, listed at $450,000. Okay, so this is in a gated neighborhood, and so a lot of folks, whether they're civilian or military, but most especially the military, like gated neighborhoods. And just FYI, most, if not all, of the gated neighborhoods are in the north. There is no gated neighborhood in the south. So those of you who want to live close to Navy base, just for your information, there is no gated neighborhood in the south. So if you want to live in a gated neighborhood, you have to look north and expect that your kids, if they're elementary school age, will be going to the Anderson Elementary School, and not the McCool Elementary School, which is located in Navy. Okay, so I'm hoping that is helpful to you folks. So both of these homes are in the north. This one is in Manila. Okay, this is for sale at 535, and that big building that you see there, that is Ladera Towers. So it is closer to Ladera Towers or closer to UOG, rather than, further back in, closer to Anderson. However, please know that Manila falls under the Anderson School District. Okay, so although it is centrally located on the island, this will fall under the Anderson School District. And then here, this one is for 680,000. This one is in Jigo, a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,400 square feet. Okay, it is a new listing. So if any of these catch your interest, you can always go. Okay, when I end this live stream, the link for you to see the details of these listings is going to be posted on our Facebook page. So make sure to go on our Facebook page, Living on Guam PCS Homes and Lifestyle, if you want to see the details of these homes for sale. And of course, if you want to work with us because you've seen our 5-star Google reviews and you want to have the same 5-star experience, then please contact us. All our contact information is on our website, and you can also contact us directly on our website. Okay. So yesterday we did discuss, when we had our webinar, the importance of pre-qualification. So if you are a serious buyer, we highly encourage that you pre-qualify with one of Living on Guam Realty's preferred lenders. When I say preferred lenders, why are they preferred? So we don't really just go with one. We don't just recommend one lender. We do recommend 3 or 4 preferred lenders. Why? Because they do give competitive rates, but it's not all about the rates. It's also about the different terms involved in the loan. And are they responsive? Let me tell you something. We are dealing with a bank right now for a home equity loan, and I would love to say the name of the bank right here so that you folks don't ever use that bank. They are terrible. I'm gonna pull my hair, but I'm not gonna say their name here on live stream. But if you want to know which bank I would not recommend, who we are dealing with a home equity loan right now, whose responsiveness is just terrible, and oh my gosh, they're just all over the place, you just message me and I will tell you the name of that bank. But so obviously that bank is not one of the preferred lenders that we would recommend to you. So the ones that we recommend to you, they give competitive rates, they're very responsive, and they will work with you. They will work with you if you have issues about closing costs, if you have issues, concerns about down payment. The folks that we recommend to you, the lenders that we recommend to you, they will educate, they will help you understand and know what your options are. So that is what's great about the preferred lenders that Living on Guam Realty works with. And so as of yesterday, we had a webinar. If you missed it, too bad, but don't worry. We are all going to have another webinar, most probably next quarter. And if we do have that, I really invite you to join. If you are seriously looking to buy a home, I invite you to join that webinar, the webinar that we're going to be having. So why would you pre-qualify? Well, first of all, it's going to give you clarity in determining your budget. So you know you're not wasting time looking at homes that are too high that you're not going to be able to afford anyway. You're not also wasting homes on like lower priced homes that you really aren't really interested in, but you're like, oh, maybe that's all I can afford, right? So it's good to know what your budget is, right? And then it helps sellers know that your offer is serious. What if you see a home, okay, you didn't pre-qualify, you see a home today, but you don't have a pre-qualification letter, and then you have to wait on Monday, and let me tell you, unless your information is complete, you're not going to get your pre-qualification right away. Okay, so what happens on Monday is somebody else beat you to the house. Somebody else gave an offer. The seller already accepted another offer because that other buyer had a pre-qualification ready. So it's also going to help the sellers, like, you know what, I think I like Leia's buyer better because this buyer that Leia has is really serious. They already have a pre-qualification letter and they can afford my house. Okay, so that is the second reason why you want to pre-qualify. And then number three, you can be confident that you have the ability to secure the loan because the bank already told you that if you're going to apply with us, this is what we can loan you. And you know what, that is going to avoid heartache, because here you are looking, every weekend you're looking, you find a house that you like, you really love it, you fell in love with it, and then you want to make an offer. Well, first of all, somebody else is going to beat you to it because somebody else pre-qualified and you didn't. Another one is like, okay, once you pre-qualify and you turns out you can't afford it, right? The bank is not going to loan you that money. You go to that house, you can't make an offer on the house. So you fell in love for nothing because you got busted, you got rejected pretty much. So that's heartbreaking. And that's one thing that you want to avoid, that we want to spare you folks from experiencing. So that's why we really recommend that you pre-qualify. What is needed? What does the bank need? They want your income. They want your credit history. Now, don't worry about, this is this going to affect my credit if all three of your preferred lenders pull my credit? It's whatever effect it is, it's going to be minimal because the other banks know that this is for a mortgage because you're shopping around for a mortgage. But yes, the lender will look at your credit history. They will, the lender will want to know what debts you have. The lender wants to know about your employment, what is your income pretty much, and what are your assets. And when we talk about assets here, we are talking about liquid assets. Okay, so what's in your 401k, what's in your retirement, those are the things that the lender will look at and determine what amount you as a buyer will pre-qualify for. So we highly recommend you pre-qualify. So we were discussing mortgage rate history yesterday. Now, if you're just gonna look in the last 2 years, then whatever the rates are now is alarming. And that's understandable. But if you look at the bigger picture, whatever rates we have right now, actually the rates went down, right? It was already at 7. Now it's back down to 5. So actually now, folks, if you're seriously buying, now is a good time to buy. But if you really think about it, even at 7 is normal. If you look at all these years right now, 7 is normal. There was a point that it was above 15, almost 18%. Okay, and we don't ever want to go back to that time. But here's the thing. It's not really about the rates, if you think about it, because what I always tell my agents, tell the buyers, you can date the rate. Marry the house, date the rate. Because the thing with the rate is it might be high now, but when those interest rates come back down, then you can refinance. Okay, so then you can date the ring, but you marry the house. So that's what I always tell my agents. That's what we tell our buyers. So just know that even with the rates the way they are now, and it is actually lower than it was like a few months ago at 7%. Now that it's gone down to about 5, now is a good time to buy, because what's going to happen is you're going to keep waiting. It's not going to come down to below 3 unless we have another pandemic. And that is something all of us don't want, right? So don't expect it to ever go down to below 3 unless some catastrophic event happens again. And nobody wants that. So I don't want those 3% rates. So 5 is normal, 7 is normal. And if you really need to buy a home, work with us and we can give you options. So speaking of options, we had this webinar yesterday. We started at 12. We had 20 some participants join us. Well, actually we had 23. We had 20 some that signed up, but we had like 15 that actually joined us yesterday, and they did get a lot of information. They got a lot of questions answered. So that was a good webinar. So if you again would like to have more information, you can always go on our website, go to the frequently asked questions for buyers, and a lot of your questions will be answered there. Webinar is always nice because it's interactive, right? And then you're answered on the spot, right, in real time. So that's why I like webinars. But if you just want the frequently asked questions, just go on our website and then look for the buyer frequently asked questions, and then a lot of your questions will be answered there. Okay, so now we're gonna go on this homes that sold. Not much. So what does it tell you guys? There's more homes for sale. It increased from last week, but there's a fewer homes that sold. Okay, so that's the state of the market right now here on Guam. So the lowest price is $325,000, which is higher than last week's lowest price. Highest price is $600,000, which is higher than last week's highest price. Average price is $462,500, which is higher than last week's average price. The number of homes sold is 2. The sale to list, which is good, is 1, meaning to say the two sellers, they got 100% of their asking price. And the number of days in the market, well, this is scary right here, right? It shows 533 days. So sellers, are you okay with putting your house in the market and waiting for 533 days before it gets sold? Are you okay with that? If you're not okay with that, then I invite you to reach out. Actually, okay, don't even reach out. Just look into 72 Sold, okay? 72sold.com or 72soldguam.com. Look into that, because that home selling system will give you a good sale to list ratio and will give you lesser days on the market than 533. So let's look at the 2 homes that sold. And in fact, let me just give you the data right now. So this one right here, this is Ladera Towers, okay? And the asking price was $325,000. Sold price was $325,000. The difference is 0. How long was it in the market? 815 days. So more than 2 years has this unit been in the market. Okay. How they got 100% of their asking price, I don't know if it's been sitting in the market for that long. So this one right here, in Canada Totu, the asking was 600,000 and the sold price was 600,000. So again, the seller got 100% of their asking price. Days on the market was 251. Now I can show you quickly what Ladera looks like, but they might not even have that much pictures, because so the good thing about, the good thing about Ladera is it was like, I showed you the homes for sale, right? And one of those homes was like right next to Ladera. So it is located in Manila. It is in the Anderson School District, and it is what you call this? It is a condominium. Okay, it's a nice condominium. So showing you the common area right here, but it is a bit dated, right? Because there's like, there's still carpet instead of tiles. But this is what it looks like. I mean, I wouldn't change the walls. I just change the floor and maybe the cabinets, but I like their countertops. So that is the unit that was recently bought, sold and bought for 500,000. I mean, I'm sorry, not 500,000. How much was it sold? For $325,000. Okay, and this is the view from the unit. Okay, so that is one home. Okay, and then here's the other one. Okay, this one is in Barrigada. Barrigada is also located central, but this falls under the Anderson School District. It is in the middle of Guam, so it's central, but it falls under the Macul School District. So let's look at this and look at this. If your home is nicer than this, then you can sell it for more than 600,000. Okay, but if your home is not as nice as this, then you need to be realistic. Talk to your agent and then price it accordingly, so your house doesn't sit and rot and languish in the market. And all of that, is going to be explained to you if you are, these are nice bathrooms. All of that is going to be explained more to you if you inquire about the 72 sold home selling process. Yeah, nice bathrooms. Oh, cool. Look at that basin, that sink. Okay, it looks like a really tight tandem garage, right? So it's long as opposed to wide. I wouldn't use this as a garage. I make that the gym or something. Oh, nice landscaping right here. They have papayas. So this is a nice home. Nice home, listed for 600,000, sold for 600,000. Was in the market for a while, a long while. So these are the homes that sold this past week, folks. And if you want to find out more about homes that sold, you can go on our website. I do believe our website is the only one that has sold search. So you can look at homes that recently sold and just put search over here, all cities, and it'll show you what recently sold. Okay, so this is like so it's the highest price. So, but what we're going to do is the newest. So these are the most recent. So that's where it is. Those two that I featured right there, it's over here. And then you'll see the homes that just recently sold. Okay, so you just filter it over here from newest. So basically the most recent one that was sold, or you want to go with the highest price or the lowest price. But this is where you can find it. Again, you can check that out. Like if you go on home, just go on home and then you look for, where is it? You go on your refined search, and then you go on your sold search, and then you look for it. Okay, so that's available to you folks on our website. So if you want to join our private Facebook group, we do any listings that Living on Guam Realty has, or sometimes there are some agents that say, Leah, can you already start putting this out to your clients, to your buyers, to your renters before I put it out on the MLS? I can do that for some of my friends. I do that. And so, but if you want to see what's coming down the pipeline for Living on Guam Realty before it hits the MLS, before it goes public, then join our private Facebook group, so then you can be alerted when there is we have a listing for rent or a listing for sale that's coming out in the market. So join our private Facebook group. Okay. Right now. Okay, so if you want to be a successful real estate agent, we invite you to join our team. This is on our website where you can join, fill out the form. Please make sure to follow instructions and then fill out the form so we can give you a call. And there is a process, okay, to see if you would be a good fit for us. Let me tell you something. I'm just going to be upfront. I am picky about who joins our team because I am dedicated to each and every one of our agent success. I put in a lot of effort to train, to mentor, to coach, so that each of our agents are successful. So I'm picky. I'm picky. You have to be a good fit for us, and you have to be willing to put in the work. So you're not just going to hang your license, come in whenever you want. There is work involved because I give a lot, including leads, right? So you're not going to be without somebody to call and qualify. So if that is something that you think you'd be good at, if you have a great personality, you like to help people, you want a rewarding and fulfilling career, this is a very rewarding and fulfilling career. Is it challenging? It is. It is not as glamorous as what you see on HGTV. It's not like that, folks. You will roll up your sleeves and you're going to get your hands dirty. But it is a very rewarding feeling when you help people find the home, their home. It's very rewarding. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to be a part of our team, then go on our website, go on the, let me show you. No, it's not even there. So you go on our website, you go on the About Us, and it will be there on the Join Our Team. So, okay, that's it. We didn't dive deep into much homes that sold because only 2 homes sold this week. So, the plan is I will be back next Saturday at 12 o'clock, and that would be already February, and we can focus on the homes for sale. And then, yeah, so I'll see you next week. You guys have a great Saturday. The sun is up. Go hiking, go to the beach, paddleboard, surf, whatever it is, snowboard. No, we can't snowboard here, but have fun, you guys. And Chinese New Year just passed. So for those of you who like the year of the rabbit, who practice that Lunar New Year, Gong Hei Fat Choi, and I will see you folks next time. Okay, so let me end that right here. Okay, where did my Be Live go? Okay, there you go. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next Saturday. If you need anything real estate related, feel free to contact us. Just go on our website and just message us over there, and somebody will get back to you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye-bye.